Okay, who's got all the answers? Nobody? Okay, me either. Who's infallible? Can't make a mistake. Jordan. Oh no, you changed your mind? You were wrong about that? Okay. Who likes being called names? Nobody. Again, me either. Who's all for a reasoned and civil debate? Oh, okay, that looks like everybody. Great, me too. Okay.
Ugh. You know that bitter fighting I mentioned in the most terrifying video you'll ever see? Yeah. Turns out I don't like being called names. I was just trying to see if there's a way we could sidestep that whole shouting match over whether humans are causing climate change or not. And turns out I stepped right into the middle of it. I'm just this guy, see, sincerely trying to do the best I can and trying to give other people the same benefit of the doubt. And I know I asked you to point out where you think I'm wrong, but geez, do we got to be nasty about it? On Dig.com, I even got called a condescending douche. So I was getting pretty down on myself. So, in an attempt to address both of those last points, for the remainder of this video, I'm going to just wear silly hats. I started addressing critiques of my arguments singly in the comments, but quickly became overwhelmed. So here's what I'd like to do. Now that I've got your attention, I think we can take the time to add back in some of the complexities that got smoothed over in the original video. So over the next couple days, I'm going to try to produce a few videos to address the most common holes in my arguments that got so vigorously poked. And you can watch just the videos about the holes that you're most concerned with. I plan to address some objections, such as,
Say, isn't that just Pascal's wager all dressed up? There are actually infinite columns between these two extremes, aren't there? What about those? What if global climate change is true, but we're not the ones causing it? Or we are causing it, but we can't do anything about it? Shouldn't we put a row in here for those? The global economic depression up here could very well bring about all the bad stuff down here. So that would be just as bad, making column B a better choice. Speaking about that depression, shouldn't it show up in this box as well, making B a better choice? It's deceptive that each box has the same size, implying that each has equal probability. What if the cure is worse than the disease, and our actions end up screwing things up even worse? The logic is simply bogus. It could be used for any problem. Simply insert any wildly speculative and really dangerous sounding prospect up here, and you'll see that the grid comes to the same conclusion that we should do everything possible to stop that threat, even if it's something like wild mutant space hamsters. Therefore, we go bankrupt. Stupid hamsters.
I'll try to get to those in the next few days as I have time and energy. If you share any of those objections and are curious as to my fixes, here's a tip to see them sooner. I am a big boy, but I tend to have more energy for responding when people aren't being mean.